You, bentar guys, edit info dulu. Wih, subscriberku nambah tadi. Satu cuy.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Edit detailnya dulu.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Salah lagi lah.
But where are those who share the memory?
Oke. Press detect. Gengsin. Okay, nice. Close.
Osmanthus.
Ya guys, aku mau lawan bos dulu. Lama ya. Kiana yang sih. 5 months. Di sini gua mau naikin level Barbara. Kayak gua lawan Oceanid.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chingsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment.
Oz,
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Scatter! The fuse is lit!
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
Well,
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
by royal decree.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend.
Bahaya tuh guys yang bercarit. Jangan pada
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
As you wish, man, Brawl.
Stabilize.
Time for a light show.
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Guide you.
Go bishop down!
Propagate.
Oz revealed by fire hazard.
Ini juga nih, bango. Selinci. Oh my god, kena dong Yoimiya gua.
Falls and rivers flow. Water will exist forever.
3 loh. Apa dong? Circlet. FPS GC. Secret tuh asalnya crit damage atau nggak crit rate. Jelek tuh. Sejarah Yoimiya dulu. Oke guys, mau lanjutin quest Archon nih. Sini ya, gitu dari atas saya. Pam 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 pam, cuap. Aduh. Lama bener harus rubah apa namanya grafiknya kayaknya biar agak cepetan. Bentar, filter ya dong. Udah, filternya udah gua remove cu. Coba kita grafiknya menengah aja kali ya. Oke. Junior Z.
Well done, Traveler and Paimon.
Wah, kok
And
Catherine aja?
thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sumeru festival for me.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad!
Junior Z.
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream, and I saw Nilu performing the dance of Sub-Zerus.
Wow, udahan ternyata. Bicara dengan Catherine. Kita dapat buat konstelasi nih.
Actually Nishida, aren't you? Paimon felt like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sub-Zerus festival. And Dunyarzad, did you save her? It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else. How about by the Traveler's favorite bench?
Traveler favorite bench. Jangan kita dapat konstelasi lagi buat dia. Oke. 3 level Azure Crash. Tapi Azure Glass gua bisa di upgrade sini. Nice. Nggak cukup. Ini luminescent pollen gue kurang. Kayak gitu saya teleportasi. Teleport aja ya. Hey, Dad.
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's all right. After we parted on the last day of the Sumeru's festival, I left the city and saw what the traveler had described. Among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion. Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate.
Lepas dari
But
kendali
this also
Akasha.
meant it escaped the Akasha's control. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely
Kok suara
disappear.
Catherine? Oh, Nahida.
I used all the power I had to keep her
Asu.
dying dream alive as long as
Dia
possible.
nyamar jadi Catherine
But it
dong.
still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara. So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end. Not a moment. Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying. I need to spend more time observing human emotions. Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently. All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After
Saya tanyain
all, you
satu-satu.
saved my faithful believer. At the Avidia forest, there was this incense that made the traveler fall in. You also heard someone's voice, right? It said world. Yeah, so you do know. We've been wanting to ask you what that was It seems like the traveler established a connection to Irminsul. That was a message left by Greater, as you two probably know. Greater Lord
Kayak ada
Rukadevata
semutnya anjir.
disappeared after the disaster in Conria. The timings of these events do line up, so your suspicions are reasonable. A message from Greater Lord Rukadevata? The Scarlet King? That god who died even longer ago? Some present-day desert dweller. Okay, so what does... I still haven't managed to decipher it. Greater Lord Rukadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul seems to... Many devoted scholars go mad as soon as they connect their consciousness. I've warned, but I believe this is the key to saving Irminsul. So the tree in the vision was Irminsul? Oh, Tainari also... But even if you can't figure out what that... The traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that consciousness. I've never seen anyone like that. No. We must decipher its secrets. I've already eliminated... This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irminsul's fate, as well. At the Avidia forest, there was this... You also heard someone's voice, right?
Oh, yang tadi anjir
You mean
salah gua.
Cassie to a message? The Scarlet... Okay. Greater Lord, many devote... But I believe... So the tree... But the traveler was... No. This puzzle has life and death at
Kok
stake.
kamu mirip Catherine?
How did you do that? Poor Catherine. Theoretically, the Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukadevata. As Lesser Lord Kus, I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness. Hold on. Did we just learn some deep, dark secret? So what about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live
So
in the
that's time.
sanctuary? That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to Sumeru. At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Surasthana, ostensibly for the sake of protecting me. But I've hardly heard from them since. However, I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord Rukadevata instead of me, a symbol of her passing. So, the sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest? How dare they! Why don't you teach them Lord Rukadevata
Nah,
was
terus dan
omniscient
gua
and omnipotent. Even after her death, the Akasha and I'm still really far away from being able to call myself the god of...
Yeah, you got a lot of believers. Just look at the Sub-Zero.
Thank you for the kind words. But I honestly don't need physical freedom as long as trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority. I will work on that and try to live up to being a deity. Every once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom and enlighten a lost soul. There's never been any big problems with the Academia's governance of Sumeru. This is the first... I wonder what caused them to go down this path. Even though the city's residents haven't noticed anything strange, if the traveler hadn't broken... I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious. And all the people of it, I think they're deliberately trying to hide...
Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage who had invited Tainari.
Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives, make things right, and you mean how the Akasha stops?
Yeah, it's been such a long...
It's not that no one noticed. It's more like no one cared.
Misdirect.
The sages convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality, even if the truth is that their dream... With their propaganda in place, the sages can maximize the... Besides, Greater Lord Rook... Anyway, the perspective advocated by now, even those who never used, got it. I hope my answer... To be honest, maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took... Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to...
Go and get some sleep. What a relief.
Traveler? Paimon? Why am I here?
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up asleep.
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime.
Nice. Fendi guys. Kan nama tukang ST. Dulu di rumah gua ada tukang ST namanya Bang Fendi. Nice. Yuk kita dapat resep pertama. Ini apa nih? Cepat membantu mengulang kayu. Oh, bisa lewatin tanaman guys. Sorry nggak betul. Oh, apa nih? Nasi biryani dong. Dendroculus, buat nyari Dendroculus ya. Guys. Nah, ini buat nyari chest nih, lumayan. Oke. Kita baru nyelesain 11 per 23. Gourmet Supremus kewajiban biaya. Masih ada 12 lagi. Oke, kita bisa buka bounty, guys. Ini aja ya. Kebal terhadap hydro. Tunggu aku pakai hydro sekarang. Bentar, guys. Oke, guys, kita ke situ. Okay, we have a new quest. So teleport, guys. Kita masuk, guys. Dia, guys. Bawa anaknya kayak bebek ya. Apa mundur-mundur sih ini orang, anjir?
Gather.
Here come the fireworks!
Propagate.
Harus ngarahin anak-anak dulu kali ya.
Stabilize. Spring forth.
By royal decree...
Kelar, guys. Oke, gas lagi, guys. Kebal terhadap pyro. Kita pakai physical, guys. Dia, guys.
I will have order.
Kita nggak pakai pyro, guys.
Solidify. Scatter. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Go the ship
Hmm.
down!
Yang tengah. Blok tengahnya cabut. Iya.
Gather.
Lama banget.
Stabilize. Order guide you. Terminate.
Oz, reveal. Here come the fireworks.
Oh my god.
Gotta watch it.
Mati yung kutong. Asyik.
Gather. Stabilize. Propagate. As you wish, main Fräulein. Gather. This is order. Scatter.
By royal decree.
Okay guys.
Stabilize. Propagate.
Nice. Okay guys. Two guys.
Solidify.
Go Bishop down.
Spring forth.
Time for a light show.
I will have order. Stabilize.
Wings of darkness. Come. Step. The fuse is lit.
Nice. Na bisa ganti buku ke Sumeru. Belum ada. Nice. Waduh, jatuh. Nice.
Gather.
Here come the fireworks! Time for a light show!
Solidify. This is order.
The fuse is lit!
Easy. What? Kok ngilang gituannya? Alright. Ada misi-misi apa? It can't. Let's see. Oh, nggak bisa tuh. Oke. Apa itu?
Traveler.
Wait, this sounds like...
Not long ago, we received
contaminant.
I don't know about the avidity of... That's why I want to ask you to investigate the situation.
This is for...
Oke. Where? Dictionary.
This is where you've been, Tainari? That's...
Keep your voice down.
Tainari? Am I going and tell Tainari?
What happened?
Okay. You just have a small...
Really?
No can do.
Oh,
Hey, let me ask you...
I don't know. It's different after I got...
Could it be?
So that's how this whole mess happened. Traveler, Paimon.
Mr. Forest Watcher.
I gave him some I told him that he would feel better after some medicine and rest, but I only said that to comfort him. His symptoms...
What do we do?
If memory's a small number, they're expensive. I'll ask the caravans. Go find Kale, have her prepare medicinal tools and a set of...
All right.
Contaminated region, huh? Is that why you two are also here?
Yep.
Doesn't seem like one. Whether you look at scale, the only thing they have in common is that they aren't welcome.
We feel this.
All right. There's no time to wait.
Beli rumput.
Excuse me. I'd like to purchase some Vasanti grapes.
Alhamdulillah.
I'm sorry,
Mahir.
Mr. Forest Watcher, but
Closed? Now that's odd.
it's a long story. They were mechanical parts that we got from the Academy, our caravan, all the merchants.
I don't get it. Raising prices.
Mr. Forest, we asked to. We can't keep waiting.
So the bandit hid in the contaminated region. How many people were there in total?
That crook.
Nope.
Even if I tell you, you might.
What the heck? The Avidia Forest?
To be honest, it came out of nowhere. Before we could react, it swiped. We were all shocked. By the
I see. If we help you retrieve your stolen...
Oh, but not only that, but you'll become one of our caravan's VIP.
Enough. Tell me something that's actually useful.
Maybe one. After our goods were stolen, we specific... If you're interested, you can go and talk to...
All right. We'll go...
After the goods were stolen, turns out that, however, the caravan carrying, whatever the case.
That mechanical 10 of us didn't the academy our salaries.
I heard from the caravanners that there have been a lot of robbery. We don't normally, it only shows up.
You haven't tried.
We have, however, we did unexpected. It apparently lives in once it's stashed.
How are things?
We learned of its behaviors, but much still remains assuming normal operational status, if I were at some, but it only...
Right.
So...
Do you have any more
Yes, I still have a small back... Oh...
Under constant external... Here's what we know so far. If we have said well...
You're right. We don't have any other options right now. This bag of samples is all yours, Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our goods back, the caravan...
We don't need anything in return, but I'll be keeping this bag. I may have We'll also need to borrow a Sumpter Beast. Our act has to be convincing if we want...
Oh, yeah. No problem.
I'll have to decline that offer. Once it appears...
Don't worry.
Bisa teleport lagi.
Gather!
Time for a light show.
Scatter!
Yo,
I'll keep this close.
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter, the goods were likely stolen somewhere around here.
Then let's get to it. We'll definitely...
Okay. This Sumpter Beast isn't familiar with us yet, so be calm and take your time with it.
keep up with it.
Apa kayak apa ya?
Huh? Why'd it stop?
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry.
Alright, it's moving again.
Tidur ya? Oh.
Did you? Ah! Is that the mechanical crab the caravan was talking about?
It looks strong. Be careful.
Solidify!
A festive reprise! Oz revealed! Fire hazard!
I will have order.
Just try to escape this time! Hey! Playing dumb won't save you! Spill it!
It doesn't seem capable of comprehending I don't know why you're stealing mechanical parts. Stolen items must be returned to their rightful owners. You came from the depths of the contaminated region, right? How about you help us with something? If you take us there, I'll give you some mechanical parts as a...
It reacted!
We can't be certain yet.
Okay, so you want the crab to lead us into the
That's right. The contaminated region has a large and currently expanding... If we charge straight... I've been studying...
Paimon gets it...
It doesn't have to. I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us, we can simply follow along.
It seems to...
Listen to me. We'll be back soon.
Whoosh.
I'm not sure, but our priorities are to retrieve the mechanical we should return. But before...
These are the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them back! Thank you. Don't worry about...
2 is enough.
No, that won't...
No need. I've already received a reward from you.
Reward? You mean...
But those parts are very useful to me. Just like the Vasanti grass. I retrieved the things you needed, and you gave me what I needed. Oh, and before we go, just a reminder, the forest...
Noted.
Let's return to the village. The earlier we can give...
Even bedrock can be turned to
What?
dust.
Traveler and Paimon. Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment.
No need. A precise dosage is required this time, so I'll do it myself.
Oh.
But once I'm done, you can deliver the medication. He gets a little nervous when I'm around for too long. I don't think he... I'll go prepare the medication. Traveler, give me a hand.
better? I feel like he's doing a lot better. That's right. Oh yeah. He asked me to tell you that Suna came by earlier, and he told her everything about the toy. Suna didn't get...
It's nothing.
Of course I did.
Yes, I'm leaving every...
Huh?
Many things are... Deal with problems.
That's right. All right. Master, Traveler, Paimon.
We'll be all right. You put too much... Let's return and find...
We're here. This should be... Huh? Where's the crab? Did it secretly scuttle away?
You honored our agreement and waited here until... As such, I'll hold up my end and give... Glad you're sad. I want to see...
So this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. It's like...
Do you feel unwell at all? Good. It's as I predicted. Elemental power...
How do you know?
I haven't entered the contaminated region for a prop... My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal? This flower speak, they're sensitive to ley lines and emit... From the looks of things, the ley lines around here are already out of control.
You're saying the contamination here is coming from ley lines?
I can't confirm that right now. Let's take another look around and see if...
You know, we haven't seen any animals this entire time. The birds used to chirp really loudly, and there were a lot of foxes.
This contaminated some animals,
Leaky.
like how plant climate, this equilibrium, if normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However, the average person cannot adapt to changes.
Then why are we okay?
I'm not sure. Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. The only one who can freely traverse this place is probably the mechanical crab. That's about it for the investigation. Environment setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
What's that?
A purification device that I made. It can absorb...
What a neat...
I wouldn't mind if the purification... If we want to permanently eradicate the contamination from the... That's right.
Huh? The mechanic...
Something's approaching. So that's it. Now that the ley line energy has stabilized, get rid of them quickly. Don't...
Gather! Germinate!
By royal decree... The fuse is lit! Whew. That's all of them! Hey! Where are you? Let's hurry and keep up! The mechanical crab went that way! Let's keep up!
Help! Help!
These injuries are superficial. Don't move, I'll patch you up.
Don't worry.
Oh, good. It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? Krabby here, it heard you shouting for help.
It's... Do you know?
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. At that point, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already
You're
prepared
the best
medication that will
YouTuber.
return him to normal.
Thank you, Boba.
It's so hot.
All right, that's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Need it? Guess not. And also,
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand you.
it seems like it possesses limit. Help others to get parts. That's probably its thought process. As for why it, or rather its own, it's getting late. Hey, over here. Come on, you big lummox. Raise your head and look up. Let's set up camp here.
Alright,
Oh. Any particular reason?
this place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons.
You're not rainforests are for the next.
Leave it to Pine.
I'm not That's right. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The downs.
Traveler, Tainari. Paimon couldn't find any. Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so. Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground. And
Those were probably deadleaf butterflies. My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over, so they fled. Little did they know that you were more scared than they were. Never mind. The tent's up, so you two go rest. I'll forage for food. Oh, you found some already.
Paimon understands it this time. It wants to kill.
Sorry, no part this time. That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing resulted in a reward,
Baru
then it
muncul
might
dong
start to take
notifnya.
advantage of the system. I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative reward at a later time. That is,
It looks really.
after some further thought,
Thank you, Boba.
it might come up with some weird I'm off to prepare dinner.
We need the.
Yes, even though most animals... It's settled then. Have a good night. Not...
Masuk ke tenda.
Paimon's getting sleepy. It's been a while since.
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well?
Sangat.
That's good. I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to sleep. Don't worry. They're made from all natural ingredients. They have a light fragrance and aren't harmful to the body. Speaking of which, have you seen the crab? It was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where it... So you can... A ley line, until we fully understand the situation. Take extra caution. Topics related to they proposed an intriguing idea. However, in their pursuit... The irony is... That's a difficult question to answer. I'm interested in the topic of mechanical life, but it's just my personal... My ancestors and the Veluka Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. The blood of my people were... So to me, all life is not an expendable commodity, and by placing yourself above other life... Really?
Datang lagi.
Coffee? Did you prepare this for us? All right. You're not planning on using it. All right. Suit yourself. The night watch is yours. Stay safe.
Sorry. Paimon slept through the... Really?
Ntar guys.
You're not mad? Don't worry. Paimon will be sure to stay awake next time.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. Quick question. Do you feel off at all?
Okay.
Me too. The farther in we go, the closer we get to the source of the ley line effluent.
Is there something we...
Extinguish our fire so we don't set also.
Got it! Paimon will take care...
All right. All right. The effects of try to As I thought, the closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
Oz, reveal! The fuse is lit!
Solidify! As you wish, main Fräulein.
Fire hazard!
Nice.
It stopped here!
Upon closer inspection, the ley line energies are also stronger. Ready yourselves.
Oh, so the air case. Wih, kita pakai teknari dong.
There's a ton of mechanical monsters here. They made this place their lair.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly.
Ha! Stabilize! Scatter!
The fuse is lit! What is this?
Ley line energy is spilling out from here. This device, it's extracting energy from the ley lines without end. Who in the world would do this without considering the consequences?
It's terrible! We have to stop it! Let Paimon see.
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in ley line energy, which may cause... Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can...
Wait! You're also vulnerable to the... We're staying! We can't leave you...
Then let's look for it together. If there is no control unit...
You know where it is? Hey! Wait for us! What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful, and watch your step.
Siapa tuh?
Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Turn off that... Why aren't you saying anything?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. Almost forgot about...
What is it doing?
I'm not sure.
Masuk
Judging
ke
by this room's
kepiting
layout,
anjir Iwan.
This place was a laboratory. The file room will definitely give us some clues.
Wow! It's huge in here!
This place is a natural hiding spot with how hidden it is.
Did you two find anything?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long.
Tape?
Yes, the Spontama created a device that visually records experiments and consolidates the final production into a tape. However, these devices are expensive to make and aren't...
Come on, what?
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. There. Ah, okay, this should do it.
Kakata? Kakata?
Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone?
And you could. Oh.
There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ancient... Oh? You're also quite happy. Yes. Listen up, Karkata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. I'll use mechanical organs, and electric currents will... Inspiration from... When you can understand... It's fine.
Baca bikin ngantuk, ya.
Karkata is the mechanical crab, and that researcher named Abatui said he...
I remember now. I had a junior researcher named Abatui.
Junior researcher?
Yeah?
Nothing, but...
He is.
Oh.
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while... The pipes continue further. Let's head in.
Look! A date is written on it.
That's quite the top.
It's rare that you Seems that making... All right. Water entered the... Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful. I'm glad. Aren't the bunch of... Too bad it was... Never mind.
After Abatui left the... I thought he was...
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person.
Following the serial numbers, the writing is sloppy. There's also a...
Maybe...
Sorry, Karkata. I was just in my recent experiments. When you're low on that is... I've officially activated conducting I'm also getting taught. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I'm not talking about anything. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities. But I've never... You are my finest success. But even you can't understand me. Karkata. It is what... This is no... If I place... of course my art decides to act up now. Why did it... Strange. Oh no. Shut it off. If we let them recharge and Right. In the end, it's just like the academia. I'm sorry.
I see. So the Layla after Abatui's unexpected death, the because Karkata structures perhaps only by building such a but if he had Karkata can't speak.
What is that?
You'll see in a bit. First, more of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze.
Anjir, kena tuh.
Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The way ends here. Wanna try jumping down?
By royal decree.
Let's nip that in the bud. Can't see.
I will have order.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Enshroud!
Good Bishop do!
I hear everything!
Order guide you. Gather. Here.
Oz, reveal!
Germinate!
One with the forest.
Fire hazard!
This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the ley line extractor should Without an external force damaging the ley lines, they should start to...
Nice. Ang ganting jantung itu.
Kata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will fix its owner?
Karkata is unable to understand the... However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it... It's true that Karkata isn't able to think or understand many topics.
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts. But...
Yes, but the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting... No one knows how this thought came to be, but it has even suppressed the instincts that If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia. It might have been possible...
Karkata? Karkata? Can you hear Paimon? Tainari says you're awesome!
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time. Nor has it replaced its severely It's a miracle that it managed to hang on for... I'm going to confirm that the ley line extractor has shut... Let them... be... The ley line extractor has ceased operating. Traces of ley line energy are still in the atmosphere, but the effluent moving on. Those affected by the ley lines need, according to the academia's research material. You two should return first. I'll take. Although we've stopped the source. Listen. Also, it'll tell the advent. Oh, and don't.
All right. Then.
I see. Once the excess... This is the stip...
Is Karkata going? It's already damaged, but oh! Paimon really wants to go right now? Alright then! How are you feeling? Sleep well? We should go find Kainari.
Paris die. Paradis.
Keep your... The Lilac Daphne. Extrapolating from these two datasets, it would be particularly potent to...
Karkata?
Oh, I thought I told you all to keep your voices low. Plant...
You didn't...
Why would I do that?
But Paimon thought you...
So that's why you two barged in like barbarians at this... What I meant was, according to the Academia's policies, all products of research must... Anyway, the first thing I did was repair Karkata. During my time at the Academia, I took an elective course at the Spontamon. We then buried Abatui to... I'm not with the Academia. So what do their policies have to do with me? On the other hand, I am the Forest Watcher of the... All life brought forth in this world has meaning. And Karkata is no exception.
Wait.
The possibility exists, is all. It's hard to explain Abatui only left behind a small portion of his research. Who knows? Maybe a conflict between all those commands. From a more rigorous perspective, it is impossible to conclude that Karkata is a real life form. But the possibility exists. I am willing to believe in that. By the way, I'm not interested in continuing research on this subject. I'm just letting it hang out. But as things stand, what do you think?
Nice. Luck. What the hell? Keluarkan harta dengan minisali. Oke guys, thank you buat yang udah nonton, thank you juga buat pembalover udah subscribe. See you next stream.